Start with you. For things to change, you need to change. When people want their life to change, they often start by looking at the external world, a different job, a different environment, more time. But real change rarely starts outside of you. It starts with something much simpler and much harder. You are what you think. Psychology and neuroscience both point to the same truth. The brain filters reality through what you focus on. Your beliefs shape your attention. Your attention shapes what you notice. What you notice shapes how you interpret the world. This is why two people can experience the same situation and come away with completely different stories. One sees failure, another sees feedback. One sees obstacles, another sees opportunity. The event may be the same, but the meaning we assign to it changes our experience of it. In other words, you are what you think. The thoughts you repeat become the story you live inside. And if that story isn't serving you, you have the ability to rewrite it. Change begins in your days. The mistake many people make is believing that change comes from big moments, a breakthrough, a decision, a turning point. In reality, most lives change through something quieter, daily behavior. The way you start your morning, what you focus on during the day, the habits you repeat when no one is watching. These small actions compound over time, which leads to a simple but powerful truth. Your life isn't created in big moments, it's created in your days, and your day creates your life. Your daily reset. One of the most powerful ways to move from autopilot to intentional living is to create a simple daily reset, a moment where you pause, reconnect with what matters, and decide how you want to show up. Think of it as your personal playbook for the day. At Balance, this playbook is built around a simple framework. You can approach it through the balance method, breathe/body. Start with your physiology. Movement and breathing help regulate your nervous system and create the energy needed for the day. Align your mind, direct your focus. Decide what you want your attention on rather than letting the world decide for you. Live your why, reconnect with your purpose and the deeper reason behind what you're doing. Act with intention. Choose the actions that move you forward rather than reacting to distractions. Notice patterns, pay attention to what's working and what isn't. Awareness is the foundation of change. Serve others, contribution and connection give meaning to the work we do. Evolve daily. Growth is not a single breakthrough moment, it's a continual process of learning and improving. The 7 S's of balance. Another way to think about this is through the 7 S's of balance: self-aware, sustainable, simple, satisfying, service, spiritual, and science-backed. Together, they create a system for living with clarity and intention rather than drifting through life. The shift from thinking to doing. The purpose of frameworks and reflections is not to stay in your head, it's to move you into action. Because insight without action changes nothing. You can read the books, listen to the podcasts, and think deeply about what you want from life, but eventually there comes a moment when you have to start, take the first step, make the call, start the habit, try the thing. Clarity rarely appears before action. More often, action creates clarity. So if you're waiting for the perfect moment to begin, consider this your reminder. If you're in your head, you're dead. Get into action. Key takeaway: for things to change, you need to change, not dramatically, not overnight, but in the way you think, act, and the habits you repeat every day. Insight without action changes nothing. If you're in your head, you're dead. Get into action.